Yo guys, and welcome back to another video. And today is actually quite an insane drive. It is my highlight from my WOR race recently at Belgium. You know, the Spa-Francorchamps circuit, as you can see. I'm racing WOR in Tier 2 on PC. And this video is actually going to be how I went from last to P2 in 6 laps. So I need to tell how things was before this, because you can see I'm on lap 12, now 13, started on lap 12. So qualifying, I actually qualified P13 quality pace, you know, the 1 lap pace. For me, wasn't really that great in the practice as well. And there was also a sprint in this race. So in the sprint I finished P8. So I started this main Grand Prix in P8, and then you may be wondering, why am I last now? So the rain, you know, the rain. The race actually started wet, but it was gonna dry up very quickly. So there was a safety car on lap 1, and many people pitted for slicks, and I simply just did not do that. So I thought it was too wet, I thought it wasn't going to dry up that quickly, and that obviously was the wrong decision. So then I was nearly last, and a few laps before this I got caught up in an incident where I unfortunately dropped down to last place because of it. Luckily for me, there was a safety car. As you can see, it was a safety car restart that was on the previous lap, and now I'm in the race on new mediums along with many others as well. But now I can chase down all the other drivers and begin my comeback. So it's gone a lap now, lap 13, didn't gain any positions. So now we move on to when I'm actually starting to climb up some places.
The rain's a few lap hours yet, but it is coming, so be careful. Okay, dry seems like the best tyre for now.
As you can also see, there's rain on the way, as we have a massive save there actually. There's rain on the way, so keep an eye out for that. But first, we're gonna overtake our teammate of the inside into the hairpin. Broke very late, and also it did not manage to get the switchback on me. That was a good move. But then you can see there's absolutely carnage coming out of no name, and we actually gained 2 spots, and now we're going to gain 3 places in just this lap. In like 2 corners we've gained 3 spots, so we're already actually up to P14. So now we've actually come to some positions that I'm actually very happy with this. But there's going to be more carnage. As you can see, JST losing the backhand, and now they are gonna mess it up for each other. I actually got off the track to avoid any sort of carnage in case they spun back onto the racing line. And now we've gained 2 more spots. So in 1 lap, we have gained 5 places. And now we're behind Jed, as he goes very deep into the chicane. Yeah, just gonna wait a little bit because DRS is now enabled. This is the third lap of the restart. You can see Jed goes deep again. He's not gonna have any DRS, so now I'm just trying to get a bit close to him and then overtake him easily with DRS on the camel straight. And that's what we're gonna do. So this will be our 6th position gained in, still 1 lap, because I got the first move into Rivage, or whatever that hairpin is called. So 6 positions gained, as we have also a DNF, so we're now on 16 runners. But as you can see, the gap was 2.6 up to the car ahead, and we're not got any DRS of course now, so we need to try and catch up a little bit. And they are going to fight ahead, as you're going to see in these next sequence of corners, and Now the gap is down to 2.3, as we're taking a lot of curve on the inside of these corners. Now it's down to 2.0, 1.9, 1.8, and as you can now see 1.7, 1.6, 1.5, and you can see we are gaining rapidly. Now 1.4 and 1.3. But now coming into Blanchimont, we're gonna see that there's even more carnage as both Haskars have crashed into each other. Both Haskars. So Gunsteiner is not gonna be happy at all. He's gonna be fuming as both Haskars crashed, and that is something I'm gonna see here, how they crashed in Blanchimont.
Never seen before. That is still side by side, the two houses side by side around the outside in a Blanchimont. That's brave, boys. Careful around the outside. So you got, oh no! The two houses hit each other, and both of them in real trouble now. That's going to be damaged. One retired, two in trouble, and Dempsey and Marquez come to blows there in a Blanchimont at the quickest part of the trouble. Gunther Steiner smashed a desk. He's through the door, and both of them are going to be out of this race because.
So now we've begun the middle sector on lap 16. Not jumped too far, but you can see that we are now getting into the DRS of Melanie ahead, and they're also fighting quite a lot ahead. So yeah, 9 tenths behind Melanie, and coming into Pouon, just trying to gain a little bit more time, and you can see now 7 tenths. And we are really catching up to this train very quickly. The pace was excellent as Melanie has a little bit of a moment there. But now we are right behind him. And now there are like 5 cars ahead of us. We're the 6th one in this train. And yeah, this they're gonna slow each other down, or they're gonna crash. So let's see just what happens. So coming into the bus stop chicane, no crash in Blanchimont. We're coming into the bus stop chicane, multiple side-by-side actions ahead. Marcus Towler goes into the pits, or Tola in Norwegian, of course. And now we're right behind Melanie, and we're going to go down the inside into La Source, the first corner, and we are actually going to get ahead of Melanie. So now we're up into P7. And we are trying to use the motorcycle to close up to Thomas Harvey ad. But I believe, yeah, we're going to try to pass him, but I believe we're not going to be able to do it. JST with the fastest lap of the race. But yeah, not able to get Thomas Harvey yet. So now we're just going to have to sit behind, for now, in the middle sector. But there's that massive thing that's going to happen now. I asked Jeff earlier about the weather conditions, and he said it was gonna soon start to rain in a few minutes, and that rain is actually coming now. So I don't know if it has right now. I think it is starting right now to rain. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. But it is actually starting to rain, and I did the wrong choice earlier in the race on like the safety car on lap 1 to not box, so I knew I didn't want to box too late, as we're going to try to get Thomas Harvey out, but it's actually raining right now, and we are going to box for intermediates on this lap, and you can see Harvey Cohen ahead does the same thing. And we're just gonna get it stopped just about to 80 kilometers per hour. But now we're in the pit, and there's multiple cars coming into the pits actually as well, and we're boxing for intermediates. And the stop went well. We're not ghosting with the Alfa Romeo, but we don't get slowed down, so that's lucky for us. But we've now pitted, as you can see, and the rain, it's actually gonna come quite a lot down now. It's going to be quite wet quite soon, and you can already see that DRS has been disabled. Especially that where we pick up some massive understeer in Radion, but the DRS has now been disabled, so that is intermediate weather. Intermediate should be faster now.
Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 49.4. 3
Yeah, so-
seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
So we're gonna see Tazad. I asked for his tire life, and now we'll just go down the inside. He has no grip on the soft. I was wondering if he was on fresh softs that he might have had, that he maybe would have had some pace. But you can see it is there are puddles now, and it's definitely intermediates. And we're gonna just pull away from Taspion, and we're gonna close in on the guys that were ahead of us, the leading train, and. Myself and Harvey Cohn, we were like, yeah, 7th, 6th and 7th. I don't remember, but you can see in the video. But yeah, we were far off the lead. But this strategy has made our race. You can see now, it is so clear that the intermediate tires are the best. You can see how wet it has become in one lap as we live in Blanchimont. All the drivers except a Red Bull now boxing, and as you're gonna see, we are now moving into that net P2 as we're getting ahead of Jonah Martins just about, and Harvey is going to be leading the race. After Jed pits, so we try to push it through a Rouge and Radion. But yeah, we are now P3, and you can also see Jed, who's that in that Red Bull, not fitted yet. How much he's going to struggle. So we actually pick up some massive understeer into the chicane. 9 seconds to Jed. 7.8. 7.6, 7.2, 6.8, 6.3, 5.9, and you can see it just going down, down, and down, and down. 4.6 now, and through Pouon, we're actually going to gain a lot of time. So it's actually now 2 seconds. It's under 2 seconds. It's 1 second, and here we are going to overtake him. In the middle of the corner, Jonah behind is actually going to be held up a little bit, so we gain a bit of time to Jonah. And now, on lap 19, we have just got into P2 from last place, which was P17 at the safety car restart. We've done it in 6 laps, and now my task is to hold on from Jonah behind. And yeah, just unbelievable. We went from P17 last place to P2 in 6 laps. And that was this race. As you can see, we do finish in P2. Like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you in the next video.